Okay, welcome back to another one. Today we have an unboxing impressions. I know it's not in the outer box because this was not supposed to be here for 5 days. I opened another box that came and this was in with it. So pretty cool on Amazon. But this is a Kizer. This is a fixed blade. I know I'm not a fixed blade channel. I'm typically a folding knives channel, but I like to share a little bit of everything. And when I do buy fixed blades, because something caught my eye. So I'm not a big fixed blade guy. Again, only on like something that catches my eye or the price is right. This one happened to catch my eye and the price was right. So this was like $23 and had a really cool profile. And I don't have a ton of fixed blades. Again, it's like just gotta tickle my fancy. And oh, this is the Kizer Groom. It doesn't say it on here, but on the website it does say Groom, fixed blade, Groom. Yeah, it does say Groom. Okay, Groom, 6.78 inches. Looks like a neck knife. So this is the micarta version. Again, right now I'm looking at Amazon. They're $23. I'll try to get this posted as timely, quick as possible. Having a hard time uploading. It's just taking forever. And okay, we got the drop bear stickers. Pretty cool. There it is. So Kizer, and I'm guessing there's a Kydex sheath underneath. And there is. And a cord for neck carry. You got your dehydration packet. I don't know what this is. Oh, okay. So you got some extra G10 handles. You just keep those in the box because it's got micarta. And I don't know, micarta is just so much better than G10. Cool. Okay, so it's a... Oh, nice. Okay, so it's set up for a vertical carry. Looks like it can be rearranged for horizontal with just 2 screws. I'm hoping it can be reorientated for horizontal. We'll find out here because this is definitely one. If I'm going to carry it, I'm going to carry it horizontal. There's your Kizer paper. We got a microfiber cloth. And let's just pull that back in there. We'll get the cord out. I might see if this is going to be a doable neck carry. I think for me it's going to be more of a horizontal waist carry. Just the size and profile and everything just makes the most sense. When it comes to neck carry, it looks a little long for me. I will gladly compare what I do carry normally for neck. Why not neck carry? Okay, so all in all, we have D2 steel, micarta handles. Not a whole lot to it. It's a fixed blade. It's kind of like a Warncliffe though, so it does have that like reverse Tonto vibe. Yeah, I'd say this is a Warncliffe. Yep. Okay. Yeah, not a whole lot to fixed blades, huh? Overall length is just shy of 6 3/4, so we're just below 6 3/4, just above that. Well, whatever it is. And blade. So for measuring from the handle to the blade, it's 3 1/16, and then edge we're looking at just about 3 inches. So check your local laws. I don't know what they are. Nice. Okay, so there is room for all 4 of my sausage fingers on there. A little bit of jimping up on top there. It looks like we got T10. It looks like T10. That might be bigger. That might be T15. Okay, that's a 10. So a little loose in there. Maybe a T11 on the handle there. Kydex sheath. Snappy. Good retention. It looks to be a sandwiched sheath. Yeah, it's definitely sandwiched all the way around. It's not fold over. Usually it would be really very bulky if it is fold over. And that's it. Okay, so overall weight. So this is where I guess it's really going to matter here. going to be the weight. How much is this by itself? How much is it in the case, in the sheath? And how much is it, well, if we went to a neck carry? Okay, so by itself, we are at 61 grams or 2.16 ounces. The sheath itself is 2.10 ounces or 59 grams. And combined, it is going to be 4.26 ounces or 120 grams. Cool. Okay, let's see if I have a screwdriver that'll take this thing apart right quick. This may. Okay, so undo the first one, the second one, first one out. Just get out of there. Why is that not coming out? It's like, am I just not unscrewing it far enough? It feels like it's kind of slipping in there. Oh, y'all got jokes? That's double-sided. Okay, what is that going to be? Strangely enough, so the T10 does fit down in there, and it spins it. Okay, how about that? No, it doesn't. It's like a Chicago style. So do I just need to hold it? A little bit of finger pressure on there, and done. I'm not set up on my desk here with my toolbox, so just trying to make do with what I have, which is little folding knife tinker tools. Okay, so the sheath without, we're looking at 0. Very nice. Okay. Look at 22 grams, and with the knife installed. It's early in the morning. I'm tired. Let's do this. 83.5 grams. Okay. In ounces, what's that equate to? It equates to 2.95 ounces combined. Sheath by itself, 0.78 ounces with the knife, 2.95 ounces. Let's add on the neck lanyard, and we're just over 3.16. Okay, that's not bad. I don't think that's bad. Let's compare that. So my typical neck carry is going to be pretty much alternating between the 2.28 ounce minimalist. This one is the one I usually carry around the neck. Okay, so with the little pull tab and the neck lanyard, we're at 2.17, so much lighter. So this is the CRKT minimalist with the clip point. This one is the CRKT minimalist with the butcher or recurve Tonto. So they're great hiking and camping knives. So the next neck carry, I would say, well, I do this for horizontal. This is my saw. 3.37 ounces. That is the clip point. Pretty inexpensive. When it comes to fixed blades, I'm pretty rough on them, so I don't like to drop a whole lot. It's the cold steel. This is my son's. One of them, 2.79. horizontal carry, 4.28. My actual fixed blades that I do carry the most are tops. And the cat, 7.68 ounces. So this is the cat. I'll do a review on it. So much heavier for the tops. As far as the Kizer goes, let's get some comparisons here. And let's see if this goes to a horizontal carry. Okay, so this would be the way over the belt with the latch on the bottom, or you could do it latch on top. What is the better way? I'm gonna say that I don't know. So I've only have a couple other knives with a clip like this. One is the CDC fixed blade. I didn't bring it out because it's not one I really carry. So, okay, if we're gonna go vertical, from vertical to horizontal, would it be better to slip it under the belt and lock it in, or would it be better to go over the belt and lock it in? I'm gonna say over the belt with the button on the bottom. It'll be more, well, you're more likely to hit that sitting down or something and open it up, but at least it won't fall off. If it opens up this way, maybe your fat belly's gonna hit it and open it, and then it could potentially slip out. I don't know. And how is that gonna do? Is that gonna clear? So that's interesting. Those may need to come out. Okay, they're kind of flexible, a little bit flexible. Seems like that's going to get in the way. Like, I don't have any narrow belts. My belts are typically wider, so that's really going to clip over my belt. I might have to get a belt just to see. So if we do it, where is this going to line up? Are we going here? Is that where? Do we go here? I think we go here. So we go here, here. Get an angled carry. Okay, so it does line up here. So we can get like an angled carry this way. So we can do right or go left side. You can be really cool and put it like on your back, like on the back of your belt loop, and do the Chris Pratt, like Jurassic World, or it's behind, you grab it. Or like me, I like to carry it just on my left side so I can reach across and pull it. So I'll typically carry it over my left pocket, front pocket. Okay, so if I'm gonna carry it like that, let's go down or up. I like up. I like being able to kind of grab it like that and use my thumb. And then I'm not worried about my leg pushing up. And then let's line it. Well, we're going to have to line it here. So we're going to have to line it right there with those two. Okay. So let's get the back end. I think these are Chicago bolts. I want to say they're probably Chicago bolts, which is good because I do have replacements if needed. Let's put our bushings in. And let's get some screws on here. That's rather thick, not quite fit. So it's pushing against a sheath there. It's not clearing the handle. That's no bueno. But luckily the screws are nice and long. So we have to put some more spacers in there. Let's see if this is going to be doable. Or just go neck knife on this. So I think personally for me, I think I'm going to go neck carry just because of its weight. It is thinner and lighter and may conceal under the shirt very well. There it is. Pretty cool. Okay, enough about that. Let's compare this to some things. So I'm not going to get crazy with the folding knives. There's really no point. But if you want to see it against, say, a Benchmade bug out, there it is. If you want to see it against a pair of 3, we can do that. There's a lightweight. There's a pair of 3 lightweight. I don't know where the pivot would be. But it'll give you an idea. We can compare this to some Kizers, since it is a Kizer. We can break out the best Kizer models ever, which is like the Big Later to Tonto and the Big Later to Original. There, what got me hooked on Kizer. There we go. I think this was the one that really got me hooked on Kizer. Not sure if that was my first Kizer, but a very popular one is going to be the Drop Bear. There's a Drop Bear. And I'd say arguably another very popular one would be the Towser K. Popular, not my favorites. Getting into my favorites, this is the Mini Roach. I think is one of their best ones that they did not get the love for. Did not get the hype. The Mini Critical, which I would love the titanium in a mini or a full size. If there's a full size, I think it's a full size, yeah. The full size one's like big. They did have one with thumb studs and titanium, and it was, I dragged my feet and didn't get it. I think their best release for, I think it was 2024, was the helmet. I think that was one of their best knives that got no love. And then one of my all-time favorites is a Guru. Just love the sheep's footing, micarta, and everything. Okay, enough of the camera shaking. So the only other Kizer fixed blade I have is the Shark one, and so this one is mine. The green, and my son has the black, because they were like $20-something on sale. You can't beat that. And it's really cool looking, right? It's not cool looking at $50, but it's cool looking at 25. It was like 25 or 30 or something. And just gotta wait on that. Should have weighed that. The Kizer Sharknado. So that one is 2.46 against the Groom, which is 2.17. It's a little bit heavier. So the Groom is lighter. And this one is set up for horizontal carry across my left. So it's just slightly angled. This is my belt. Slightly angled down so I can reach and grab and have it ready to go. Again, this is a cool one. If you do have the ability to get one and the means and want one, I would highly recommend it. It's a good talking piece and just all around a good knife. Okay. Well, last but not least, let's see how this thing stacks up against the Ida. Actually, we didn't talk about the thickness because my scatterbrain goes everywhere. Okay, so the blade thickness at the spine is 0.1185. Let's get a tip reading here. We're getting down to 0.30, and I'd say somewhere around the edge, behind the edge, slightly behind the edge at a 0.23. It looks like it's a very high flat grind. Does not appear to be hollow. That looks flat. It's going all the way up at the, well, the end of the swedge, I guess, would be flat, and then continues somewhat high all the way down. So definitely going to be a little bit of a laser beam that will cut very well. Kizer usually does pretty well with their edges out of the factory. And it does. Yeah, good enough. It does have that little bit of toothiness you want on a fixed blade. You can hear it and you can feel it, which is exactly what you want. You don't want a razor when you're outside, outdoors, and using a fixed blade. You'll just roll that edge and it'll be no good, no more. Okay. Oh, last but not least, here comes Ida coming in. Edge, blade to blade, edge to edge, handle to handle. Get yourself an everyday axe. Not a man if you don't have one. If you made it this far, if you like what you saw, give me that lovin', and you will see me in my next one, which for you will probably be a folding.
I made you a logo.
I love it, buddy, but you gotta sign it.
And more knives, Jack.